In Azure Striker Gunvolt, you charge through a series of missions in the order of your choosing, contending with pitfalls and robo-fodder until you engage in a boss battle confined to a single-screen arena, and if you're successful, you're rewarded with a new type of gun. So yes, it shares a few things in common with Mega Man. But what I've just described is in effect an armature, a skeleton, and the game that's designed around it forms its own identity through experimental mechanics and an electric, eye-catching presentation. It's a fast-paced ride, and a fantastic side-scrolling action game. And although the main mission path isn't difficult to finish, completing the breadth of Gunvolt's optional trials and seeing everything through to the end will challenge and please even the most hardened veteran looking for a Mega Man-like experience. Given its action-oriented roots, and that it's developed by a team with 12 years of Mega Man games under its belt, it's not surprising that a gun is central to the action in Gunvolt, but it's a notably unusual model. Rather than firing bullets in the traditional sense, your sidearm shoots metallic tags that allow the lightning from Gunvolt's spherical flash field to arc across the screen and inflict damage. The flash field extends from your body in a generous ring, but will only inflict minimal damage to an enemy that hasn't been tagged. Activating it in mid-air will slow your descent for a short period of time, but given that you quickly run out of fuel, referred to as EP, you can't keep it activated indefinitely. Deplete your reserves and you'll overheat, which delays the amount of time before the auto-recharge effect kicks in. The flow of action in Gunvolt deviates from your traditional run-and-gun side-scroller due to this system, which is a pleasant surprise given that you still, for the most part, run to the right while firing a pistol. Mastering the art of quickly and cleanly soaring through missions while managing your EP levels is a dance that takes time to master. Do well, and you'll earn the chance to unlock raw materials that are used to synthesize new equipment, altering Gunvolt's movement abilities and EP expenditure. Though you earn a new type of gun for each boss you defeat, they merely introduce new trajectories for your tagged bullets. So, the emphasis on weaponry compared to something like Mega Man is downplayed quite a bit. You're better off focusing on improving the speed of your game and the destructiveness of your flash field to string together combos and level up faster. The sooner you do, the sooner you unlock powerful, limited-use offensive and recovery skills. Gunvolt can be challenging at times, but these moments are limited to endgame boss battles and optional skill trials, the latter of which are necessary for obtaining some of the harder-to-find synth materials. Some early trials are a walk in the park, but the challenges that follow are incredibly demanding, and one slip-up can make the difference between a successful or failed attempt. Playing with the equipment and crafting system can make things easier, but you quickly find that completing challenges more than the main mission is the ultimate sign of mastering Gunvolt's abilities. It's enjoyable to be able to breeze through the main game while learning how to wield Gunvolt's abilities with newfound confidence, but considering that most levels can be completed in about 10 minutes, and there are just over 10 to explore, it's also a bit deflating when the game runs out of new things to see. The optional challenges and the hunt for hidden items that motivate you to return time and again are worthwhile endeavors that will encourage you to play for a few additional hours. But you're still repeatedly retracing the same path, and this is Gunvolt's only downfall. That's not to say you won't find yourself going back in for just one more run, because you will. It's just that fun to play. But this exciting and fresh take on the core Mega Man formula ultimately comes to an end sooner than it deserves to.